All right. So welcome back for the second stream of the day. So we're gonna play some cash game, but as well, I'm gonna register in the main event, day one. So we're currently in 10th place in this tournament. I'm also gonna play some cash game along the way. This. All right. Am I just gonna play the tournament while I'm eating? And after that, we'll continue the grind. All right, nice answer here. Yeah, we're most likely gonna call depending on what he does. All right, okay. For the moment being, I'm just gonna proceed like this. And then when I'm gonna be done eating, we're gonna come back to work. I'm almost done, guys. All right. So I'm done eating now. We're gonna go back into grinding. We're gonna have 2 tournaments as well on the side. So we're gonna keep this layout. Basically, after the tournament break, we are gonna have a daily deep stack. And yeah, hopefully we're gonna be able to win a little bit of money there. Okay, we're gonna bet on the turn now. That's set on the flop. Gonna bet small and we're calling it all in. Obviously, if he's got a straight, he's got a straight or a better set. What can we do? Well, we're all in here. What you got, sir? King, queen, not good. Thank you very much. Oh my fucking god, I should have cash out. Oh man. That suck. Alright, so while I was not alive, I've basically changed my second microphone now. It's gonna be close to the camera. So basically I'm gonna have one close to me, one close to the camera basically. So we should be okay at all time. Whether I'm watching here or there, we should be good. All 8s there. Alright, gonna call and hit on the river, please. Thank you very much. And just like that, we're all in. Thank you, sir. Oh, should I have bet 12 there? Gonna call with the flush draw. Alright. Oh my god. What a fucking bad river. Nice answer. Gonna check with the 7. I don't know why. I feel like we're not running too great right now. For some reason. Should have kept my 600 big blind stack. But hey. The break did me really well, I think. I'm feeling comfortable to grind another 6 hour, I would say, 6-7 hours. Maybe after this tournament, I'll play a few tournament on OK Poker. I probably should do that. Okay, I'm gonna bet here because I got the king of heart. Yeah, I'm gonna try on the turn to steal the pot with ace high. Obviously, maybe I got the best hand, who knows. I got a queen as well, so like if a jack comes, we got the straight. Okay, yellow called me. Alright, you can have it, sir. Okay, we're gonna bet small here, like I would do with almost all my hands in that spot. Gonna bet small again. Hopefully he does not have ace queen. Or better. Okay, let's go. Great flop here. I could have opened though. I'm gonna lie, a little mistake. Okay, I'm gonna bet again, but obviously I don't really like the 8. The only benefit of the 8 would be versus another king. Like, you could believe now that he's got 2 pair. So I guess like I'm gonna jam anyway, and hopefully he doesn't have an 8. Okay. Okay, we got raised there. I'm not gonna call. A little bit too big. I'm gonna raise though. 12. Basically, I'm putting 4 times what he's opening with. So, oh, short stack versus short stack here. I didn't realize that. I'm not gonna call ace jack. In the worst scenario, he would have like ace king. In the best scenario, he would have like a pair that I can at least win if I had a jack or an ace. So yeah, not really tempting there to call. I think I'll have to focus a little bit more. Alright, sir, you can have it. I just have ace queen there. Under the gun open here, so ace 10 is not really a good hand, but I'm still gonna call in case, you know, in case he just have like a small pair, or maybe king queen under the gun is possible. Definitely gonna make the call there. Check now. Betting again. Here we're gonna put a c bet because we need a jack or straight. Gonna call there. And we could potentially do a check jam there because we got the ace of diamond, but we won't have the chance to do so. Okay, I'm gonna call here. Like I said, I need a jack. It's betting big again on this turn. I'm just gonna let it go. For a small raise here, we're gonna make the call. Definitively gonna call with top pair and a backdoor straight and backdoor flush. Unfortunately, it's not a club, but the 9 gave me a straight draw now. So we need a jack to win. He's betting big again for some reason. He did raise pre-flop. Maybe he's gonna pocket pair. Yeah, it's a little bit too big. Would have called if it was a smaller bet. A raise with ace 10. And yeah, basically we're starting with short stacks, so because of this I'm gonna play quite tight. And as we're gonna be deeper, I'm gonna be able to add some hands from a late position. Okay, we're gonna call ace queen though. Unfortunately, it's too hard. Instead of 2 diamonds, I'm just gonna let it go. There's another guy also after me, so not the best spot. Kings again. Hopefully we're gonna be able to win a big pot this time. I'm shorter here, so maybe we're gonna have some chances. Okay, so I could decide to go all in. Like they would most likely put me on ace king, but I don't mind just raising as well with ace king. So for me, I like just raising even if I got ace king, but I know that a lot of players like to just go all in when they got ace king, so they're kind of easier to read actually. But yeah, I'm not like them. Basically, I got some stuff that I like to do. Alright, now you see here, I'm definitively gonna jam because I got a small stack, basically. Oh, versus kings. Probably gonna lose another one. 10 or an ace, please, dealer. No, not this time. Nice answer. Two pair in the tournament, so that's a good thing. And because there's a bunch of draws, I'm gonna bet a little bit more than a very small bet there. Not extremely big, but still a little bit more than what I like to put sometimes. Like 22 or 18% there. Still gonna bet around a third pot there. And we're getting raised for some reason, so I'm not gonna lay it down right now, at least. He could have ace 8 there, could have a set, obviously, but now it doesn't matter. Gonna check, and hopefully he's gonna put me all in. All right, sir. What you got? Ah. Nice hand though. We're gonna give him the nice hand. Gonna check raise there with the flush draw. A little funny one there. Funny. Joker. Okay, no c-bet on the flop. I think I'm gonna have to check now on the king actually. Gonna bet there on the 6 of diamond. Okay. Gonna put a c-bet there. Got a flush draw. Now we got a pair. Still gonna bet. And now we got the nuts. A bit small maybe for by some chances. Could be raising. No. Okay. Definitely gonna put a c-bet there. I'm beating some hands already. Okay, because we're short, I'm not gonna call there. Here we're gonna call with tens. Don't need to see this. Okay, here it's a spot. We are versus 3 opponents. He did put a c-bet there. I think we're gonna call at least once. And now we got also another guy in the pot. So I'm not be too happy there with my pair of tens. I'm definitely not gonna bet. I think there are some chances that he's got a 7 or a jack. And him maybe ace high, but who knows? Oh, okay. No. It's not that at all. What? 4-5 suited. The fudge. Man. He checked the flop. I'm gonna check again. I got a pair, maybe just have ace highs. Okay. Check the flop. Now I'm checking he bets the turn. I think I'm gonna call. I got the jack. I'm gonna check call most likely there if he bets. Okay. Nice hand. Gonna defend the big blind there. I have no diamonds, I'm just gonna check it. We got a set. We can bet. think I'm actually just gonna jam there. There's a lot of draws. I think we're gonna cash out actually. Nice. I'm not gonna lose anything there because I did cash out, so I'm gonna win no matter what basically. It's a new thing I just figured out today basically. I've played almost 200,000 hands on GG cash game, and I never thought that like we could be using that it would be a good thing, but somehow it is. Because sometimes the downswings are quite long. Gonna check raise here. Aces when here on a drop pot, that's great because people likes to go all in. I'm gonna raise a little bit. I don't think it's gonna matter too much. Usually when I raise, people goes all in anyway, so here. All right, let's bet small. You see, there's a guy who's all in there. I'm still gonna bet here, like he could have maybe a straight, but don't think it matters too much. Here so far, I don't think we're gonna cash out. And with a set on here, we're gonna go all in basically. Well, I could have two worse pair actually, so I guess I'm just calling basically. Oh, he got on the river a better two pair. That suck. I think I'm gonna raise. No, I'm just gonna call ace queen. Ace queen's a good hand to call pre-flop. In some spot, of course, you can raise, but the guy's under the gun. Gonna give him a little bit of respect by just calling there. We're definitively gonna call the all-in of the FOs though, and I think we're just gonna jam on this dude. All right, versus king 4, can we hold? 76%. 73%, another heart, please. Let's go 100% on the river in the main event of the Micro Million Festival. Okay, here, if I would have more chips, I would have called, but I feel like because I'm short now, cannot really do that. Call with sevens. So basically what the cash out thing does is that it gives you what the value of your hand is. So basically if you're a favorite, you can take the value of your hand instead of just oops, here, yeah, okay, that's fine. Instead of running the hand normally. Oh wow, full house on flop. We're gonna bet. So basically if you take every time the value of your hand, you're gonna have less of a downswing basically, because no matter what happened, you're favorite basically. That's a great card. If he's got an overpair, we're gonna win a big pot there. And if he's got an 8, yeah, that will suck, but so be it basically. Okay, check there. He's got nothing. Okay. I got a club, so I'm gonna bet small. He didn't bet, so I guess he has nothing. I'm just gonna bet small, and maybe he's gonna be like, oh, I think you got nothing. No, okay, he won't do that. Queens, I got raised. I'm still gonna raise though. Okay. Oh, sixes, I should have called there. Played a little bit too quickly. Okay, we're gonna call there. Defending from the small blind. Should be a better flop for one of us here than this one. Gonna check. King should be good for him, but in this instant it's good for me basically. So I think he will bet the king. He didn't, so I think I'm just gonna bet by myself now. Okay. Alright, let's see the flop. We're gonna defend or big blind. Gonna check on the ace. He's over betting here, so what he says here is that you have a straight. Some people does that with a flush draw, but I just have a 6-kicker, so I can lay that down. No problem. Thanks for a little bit too weak. So yeah, I'm probably gonna stream again for maybe 6 hours, 7 hours. I'm not sure if I'm gonna play the tournament on OK Poker. Maybe I'm gonna play the first one, which is one of the biggest of the night. I might not gonna go play the one that will start at like 11 p.m. because I did wake up at 3 in the morning. I will probably be a little bit tired by then. And my priority for this weekend, next week, will be the main event and mainly cash game basically. And on OK Poker, like, people don't play poker there basically, so. And also the cash game tables are basically empty there. It's really the tournament that runs, and it's only in the afternoon basically. So mainly all the time I can grind on GG, and when I'm awake in the afternoon I can play a little bit on OK Poker. Which there's actually a lot of value there. But if you want to, you know, have a really good income yearly, I would suggest maybe not to play there. Unless you don't have a lot of stuff to pay or your rent is not really expensive. Other than that, basically GG's the place. But the people on OK Poker told me that it was harder on GG. for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna check here, but not necessarily gonna fold. Now I'm gonna bet, I think. And now here I'm gonna check fold. I'm gonna raise here. I'm gonna call. I'm not gonna jam, but that's a really great flop. And here basically we're all in because we got a pair. I hope he doesn't have aces there. I'm gonna call. And I think on the 9 I'm just gonna jam actually. Could put us on a flush draw. Exactly. Let's run it twice here. I'm gonna jam on a club, I think. Hopefully just have ace king or ace queen. And I'm gonna call for 1.7 there. Let's go. Does raise me from under the gun. I think I'm just gonna fold there. I'm gonna put a C bet with mid pair. Gonna call with sixes. Nice answer. Here, not deep enough, I think, to call there. At some point we will be. I'm gonna check there. Here I'm gonna raise. Got a bit big now. I'm gonna call at least here. And here as well. Let's go. Nice. Oh, kings. Let's go. People love to go all in those spots. I would say that like 90% of the time there's always someone going all in. So hopefully we're not gonna lose. Okay, ace queen, not good obviously. Let's do it twice, I guess. One for me. 2 for me. Let's go. And here we're gonna straight. I'm gonna bet small. Let's go. So if you like cash game, I think I'm gonna basically stream mostly cash game. I'm obviously gonna play some tournaments from time to time, but yeah, cash game here. I'm gonna try to grind a lot of cash back basically. In a few days we're gonna have our next level, which I'm waiting for a while now. I'm gonna check on the queen. And I'm gonna raise here. Oh, okay. I'm happy that I've checked on this turn. A bet though there. Everyone checked here. Okay, call. Okay, I'm not gonna just call here. And here I'm gonna check. Under the gun guy, call. I'm gonna check, I guess. Try to keep the pot not too big. Even though SPR is basically 1. So that means that he still could try to put me all in on the river. And here I guess I'm folding. Oh, would have won basically. Alright, let's see. Oh, I just had a small pair. That's fine. Here I'm all in. Okay, does not call. Pocket 6s. I think I'm just gonna fold it. There's 2 opponents and 1 already called, so gonna be thrilled there. And here people will be kind of aggressive most of the time because like it's the main event, so I think most people knows that like you kind of have to be aggressive to win some pots. So basically just calling there with my 6s would kind of put me in a really tough spot, especially out of position. Okay, ace king here in that spot, we're definitively raising. I'm gonna go at 20. Okay. And after getting Platinum Octopus, I will probably grind a full week to see what should I expect to get from that. And then I'll decide if I'm trying to move up in stake right away or not. And here, let's call, I guess. Always get the 5. Yeah, so basically, because I will try to move up as quickly as possible, but obviously it's the money that I have that will decide when I will move up. But the thing is, Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably grind for like a week or two, maybe 3, just to, you know, be sure that I don't go down basically once I move up, which is not a bad thing. Like, as long as I'm making enough money to pay what I have to pay, it's not like I am in a rush of going up. All right, nice answer. King goes, beautiful. Yeah. So, also because if I'm going up to 50 NL, I don't really need to keep Platinum Octopus. I could be just trying to go higher right away, basically. So that's why I think I'm gonna grind a little bit on 25 NL for maybe a few weeks, grinding that cash back, and then we're gonna try to get to Whale. And also during that time, maybe we're gonna win a lot of money in the main event. So this one will definitively make some changes in what we can do if we win it. Even if we just final table it, we could definitively play higher right away. So obviously this is also something that, like, we don't know, man. Maybe we're gonna be able to play at 200 NL right away. If I win this tournament, we can definitively do that. Okay, here, that's a spot. I don't think I'm gonna raise here. He's playing a lot, so I'm not gonna raise here. I'm just gonna call in case he does have a straight or a flush, but he does, you see. So I'm happy that I didn't bet, because I don't think he would have folded anyway. But yeah, basically my plan without the tournament is like staying at 25 NL, mainly playing that for at least a month or at least a few weeks, and then once we got enough, we'd be able to play a little bit higher and go for Platinum Whale and get our 50% rake back. Yeah, I'm gonna bet there, I think. Nice answer. Well played. Our kicker here is not really great. It's a small pot. We can definitively call once, especially on a small bet like this. Under the gun guy checked call. So in that spot, having an ace, obviously you can check, but we were 4 in the pot, so I'd say that if you check there, you must be kind of strong, or you just don't know what the fuck you're doing. But I would definitely put him into strong category. No, he was not. He just don't know what the fuck he's doing there. Okay. Don't do that. If you got pocket 5 in that spot, just let it go. That's fine. Especially versus 3 opponents. Yeah, you're just losing money in that spot every time, basically. Yeah, I think I'm still gonna check there. Am I gonna bet now? Well, That's interesting. I think I'm gonna fold ace king there because he's gonna have a lot of aces in that spot. So if I'm putting you on aces and I got ace king, I don't feel like playing versus you. Even if you got kings, I'm not thrilled actually. So, and if it's a bluff, well played. Now we're gonna put a bet. I'm just gonna check now in case he's got a 9, but... Oh, we got a set. I think I'm gonna check jam. The chance to have the mate flush on the flop is 1%. So if he's got a 1%, he's lucky. What do you have, sir? What the fuck is this shit? Alright, nice hand. We still can't get there, of course, but we won the first one. And he won the second one. So, at least. Flopping a flush is 1%, and imagine now you're flopping a flush, and your opponent flop a set, top set actually. That's freaking insane if you think about it. Alright, just gonna fold there. King 4. I didn't open for a few times now, so I guess I'm gonna do it. But it is not like it would be better suited, obviously. Okay, we're gonna raise with ace jack. Suited, I would have opened. Offsuit, it's less tempting, especially when there's a short stack on the big blind. And basically why it's less tempting is because shorter stack means you can win less, basically, if you hit your hand. So there's less value by playing versus an opponent that got less chips. Obviously, if they're not professional short stack players, maybe it could be profitable, and because they probably don't know that they must be quite aggressive. Here he's raising, checking on the flop. He's playing like a maniac, 48%. Could be a flush draw, but okay, I'm gonna let it go. We are getting called with the threes there. It could be a flush. Could be maybe a straight draw. I'm gonna check and we'll most likely call. Unless he jams there. And even then maybe we would even call a jam, to be honest. Okay, so he just had no repair. And he didn't bet on the flop. Okay, check to the original razor. And he just called on the turn, which makes some sense because I will have some 3 in that spot when I bet there. Which I did. I had. Makes some sense. Makes some sense. I will also have some flush draws in that spot as well. Some straight draws. But overall, was fine. Okay, we're gonna call a 3 from the small blind. Here we're getting raised for some reason, but I just have ace high, so I guess I'm gonna fold. I could have bet small here to induce a raise and then go all in, but at least I bet. So we got called by 2 opponents here. That's quite something. Hopefully nobody's got a better flush. Quickly call there. Obviously there's also straight possible, so oh my god. We're gonna call, but I'm not thrilled. Not sure if I can fold. If he jams there, he will have some straight, like I said. He could have only the blocker. Not sure if he's good enough to just jam with the blocker there. But, alright man, I don't think I'm gonna fold this. Nice answer. Okay. It's a cooler, so we're gonna have some chips for the pre-rolled. We had a few cooler today, to be honest, so we're gonna have some chips there. Let's call there. We're beating some small or some big pocket, I would say. Oops, should have opened. And now the king is basically one of the worst cards for me. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna fold there. Even if he could have jacks. Overall, I don't like it. He can also have a better ace than me. And yeah, basically it's at 50 NL, 25 NL, even 50. Obviously there will be some good players there, but most of them won't be necessarily, you know, pros, I think. Or like they could be grinding a lot, but not necessarily being like top tier players, and that could be the reason why they don't go up. And the difference between like a good player and a great player is that a great player will use his blockers. So if sometimes you're seeing me bluffing with like only the ace, that's what I'm talking about. And against a player who can use the ace as a weapon, basically, the information. Obviously I cannot fold a flush versus a guy like that. But versus a guy who does not do that, which is not a great player, because a great player would, well, yeah, versus those guys you can fold. But overall, I think because of the structure of how GG works, it doesn't matter too much. You're gonna have some chances to win some money back in the daily 100k then reward basically. So it's okay not to worry too much about those spots basically. Raised here, good move. All right, I'm okay like that. Probably what you should be doing as well, so that's fine. We got call, that's okay. We got 2 overs and a backdoor straight, backdoor flush. We're gonna call here. Now that's not a good turn, so we're just gonna fold now. He checks, we're gonna check as well. Could have a flush draw, but I think if he had a flush draw, he would have bet again on the turn. Now he just wants to make me fold, and I guess I will. I'm not gonna call there. And here, let's go all in, I guess. Okay. All right, let's call there 4-3 suited. And with king queen, full with deuces. Okay, nice. I would have hit on the flop, but it doesn't matter. Overall, it's not because I was lucky there that it would be a good call. Right there as well. Just gonna call ace-9. He's jamming now. I'm not gonna call. I'm gonna take a few seconds. Here we're obviously gonna bet half pot. Try to extract value of the flush draws and the straight draws. We got also the ace of hearts, so I'm definitively not folding even if he raises. 7, 9, 7, 5 got there. He maybe just have a flush draw. Gonna check it. Maybe he's got a set. Maybe just have nothing there. I think I'm gonna try. Because he checked twice. Please fold. Alright, we can continue now. Gonna mostly check fold queen 10 there. Pocket fours we can open. Here I'm on the big blind. I'm gonna check raise maybe. Okay, now I cannot check raise, so gonna at least call, and if it's a diamond, I gonna apply the pressure. Alright, sir. Yeah, you got it, you got it. You got it. Alright. Gonna raise ace 8. Then saw that he had a small stack, so probably not the best move. Okay. Here I think I'm gonna bet quite big because I don't have any spade. Here, same reason. Could be calling actually, but feel like it's better to just maybe let it go. Okay, he did call a big bet. I think I'm just gonna jam on an 8. Hopefully he doesn't have the flush. And he does, so we're dead. Alright, seems fair. Oh man. Alright, nice answer. Alright, please. Let's go. That's the hand I wanted to see. I folded here. Okay, that makes some sense. Ace queen, gonna put a small bet like I usually do. %58% VPIP plays a lot. Okay, I'm gonna bet again there. Great flop for me. Unless you got a better ace. But even then, I still got the flush draw, so. Okay. Do we bet here or do we check? I think we're gonna go all in, doesn't really matter. Okay. Shop. We got a straight! Wow. We're beaten by a jack here, which could be possible. He's got a shitload of hands that he could have there. He's playing a lot, but let's go. Nice. Great flop with ace 10. Ace 7. I think we're gonna bet half pot because we don't have any heart. Fucking bad turn there. I have to check it, unfortunately. All right, sir. Nice hand. Then 6 we can open from the small blind versus the big blind. Good enough. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna play a long time after this tournament because I'm starting to be a little bit tired, to be honest. Yeah, it's been 12 hours and I'm up, but I did grind for 7 hours before this, so... And I was live, so it's on the channel, or it will be when the treatment of the video will be done, or well, not know how to say that, but basically YouTube is doing some stuff with the video, and it's not necessarily, I think it's available right now, but it doesn't send an alert to any of my subscriber until the full version is up. Oh, big pot there for some reason. I can see that. Okay, yeah, 2 pair. Bet there. Oh, we're gonna raise with ace king. Aces, gonna raises. Okay, we're gonna bet there. We could go half pot, but yeah, we're just gonna bet a small here, see if he's got something or not. And looks like we're gonna go all in, all in. Gonna bet again with my ace king. Gonna get on the river. And yeah, let's bet small again. I don't think I'm gonna cash out there. Unless we're extremely unlucky there. We should be winning. Let's go. What he had there? Didn't saw. King Queen. Oh, what a freaking donk there. Called twice with garbage. We've punished the fish. Yeah, we got him. These guys, man, they like to stay in the hand for no reason. He didn't even have a flush or anything like that, man. Any straight draw, any at all. That's funny. I think there's more player here that should watch what I'm doing, actually. Become a little bit better. Okay, here we're gonna call pocket eights, flop a set, and if we don't, we just check fold, basically. He does check. We're gonna check as well. He could be checking some ace king there, obviously. Would be the nut, so just gonna check it as well. Let's see. King, queen. Okay. Nice answer. Gonna bet again here. There's some draws that could potentially have stayed on the flop. Yeah. Here, yeah, I'm gonna bet half pot, I think. We're gonna call there, flop a set. Okay, if we don't flop a set, we're just out. Especially when there's some big cards like this, an ace and a four, an ace and a queen there. There is no real value here for me. Even if I would flop a river set, for example, I cannot really do much other than check and hopefully that someone bet and not too big so that we can at least call. But we cannot really bet there because if we bet and we get raised, well, we're kind of fucked. Because they're gonna raise with like bigger sets, so... Or even straights, obviously. Yeah. Anyway. Okay, great flop. Gonna bet small. Okay, seems great. Hopefully he's got like a little pocket pair there. Raise me. Or please have aces and raise. Okay, I'm gonna call ace deuce. There's 3 guys in the pot, so we got some good pot odds now. Call and hit a straight or something like that. That's not the case though, and here he checks, so we could be good. He shouldn't have a king there really often because he should be betting them, but could have a flush draw though. So we're gonna check now. He did call, maybe he's got a jack. It's possible. Yeah, he's got the jack. The king was less likely because he didn't bet on the flop, which he should, and he also should bet with the jack. Maybe not all the time though, so I'm gonna give him that it's not necessarily a bad play there. This guy, he wants to do some pot control, so that's not really bad overall. Seems fine. Okay, I'm gonna call. Here we're gonna raise, obviously. We're gonna bet. Yeah. We got a little bit more than 150 big blind. We can start to add more open on the dealer and on the cutoff as well. Go all in with aces and win half a stack. Not a big win. You're right, but I'm gonna take it anyway. A lot of wasted blinds. That's totally fine. So basically you must be playing on GG, if I understand, because you said that you are playing at 50NL sometimes. What is your nickname on GG? Okay, I'm gonna bet big here. Oh no, okay, maybe you cannot play on GG, I'm not sure, right? Because you're in the US. Oh, aces. Alright, I'm gonna open. Yeah, you could play on WPT though. Okay, I cannot play there, so yeah, we probably cannot play together anyway. A7. We're gonna do it. Yeah, in the last stream, well, it was like sooner basically. We had some good stack. We had a 600 big blind stack and two 300 big blind stack. You would have liked that. There was a lot of big plays. Here we yeah, the razor there. Gonna put a small bet. 6 is really good for me. I'm gonna bet again, actually. Doesn't need to be a big bet. Here we're gonna bet. We're short. Everyone is short here. I'm gonna bet big, basically. Gonna check it now, unfortunately. Could have ace high or a bigger pocket pair, seems fair. Oh, no action with aces. Ace 9 we're gonna call. Here we could be calling, but I'm short, so I'm not gonna do it. Here 6s in the tournament, we're gonna do it. Great flop here. I could potentially check raise all in. Could be just calling as well. He could have some kings there, obviously. Here we're deeper. Alright, I'm gonna bet big there. He didn't bet on the flop. Here he did check call. Guess I'm gonna check now. Maybe he's got like pocket jacks or pocket queens and he's afraid of the king, so he just call on the flop. But a lot of these players don't fold. They don't like to fold there, so now he's betting. Here I'm gonna call because I got a pair and some straight draws. Here raise. Should have raised 6, but that's fine. Okay, we're gonna call because he could have like a 10 jack type holdings there and trying to bluff now because I checked on the turn. Could have a king. Could have a little pocket pair that is better in the 9, but I'm still gonna call, I think. Alright, that's what I said, but that's fine. Could have the worst 9 as well. That's what I'm doing actually. Today I won money so far. You play on club poker, yeah. That's what I figured out. I'm actually up today in cash game. Yesterday I played and I lost a little bit of money, and today so far we're up. All there, ace jack. Gonna fold here. I'm gonna check. Yeah, so we're still up a little bit of money. I started the day with minus $1,026 if I remember correctly. But yeah, we can know this because when I started, sorry, the last session, it was on record, so it was marked there. So I'm winning right now. Or just not winning a lot. Here, I'm gonna check. Where am I gonna win a lot though? I saw, man, you were cruising nice runs. Okay, Russian, right. Yep. It's usually how it goes, actually. Here I think we're gonna check raise. But yeah, where am I gonna do a lot of money though? It's in this tournament. Because I got a freaking big stack in day 2. Let's go. Drawing dead there. Give me those chips. Here, yeah, we're definitely gonna put a decent bet there. Half pot seems fine. Gonna call there. Gonna raise ace king. Still gonna bet again, could be on a flush draw. And I got the queen, so that's fine. Do you play tournaments sometimes? There's a lot more easy money in tournaments than cash game, actually. Even though there's still a decent amount of easy cash game as well, but a lot of people like to gamble in tournaments, so makes it a lot easier. Okay, here we're gonna fold though, because I don't like that. Ace king, still gonna... we could potentially even jam on the turn. I think I'm just gonna bet half pot again. We could potentially sometimes be versus ace queen. Is not impossible here. It's gonna raise again. Well, the problem here is that he's gonna have some ace queen. He's also gonna have some straight draw like 10 jack, king jack. We're short, I guess. Are we folding there? Well, he's gonna have some ace queen there, but I'm think there's gonna be enough draw so that we're gonna have to call there. Let's go. I think I'm gonna cash out actually. Okay, doesn't matter. Kings would have a stack, so let's go. I'm all in. Okay. You're gonna put a c-bet here. We could potentially call, but yeah, it's not a good enough hand. Let's defend there. Not bad flop actually. Gonna check on the 9. I don't like it too much. Gonna have some straights in this spot. Yeah, it could be a chop there. And here, just gonna call, unfortunately. The board is good, but not great, so. Here, can you have a 10? Maybe. But I'm gonna call there, I think. 5-4, yeah. Thank you. He's over betting now. Okay. Guess I'm gonna fold because even if I hit it like a straight, it could be bad if he's got a queen there, so yeah. Small raise there. Alright, for a small raise I'm gonna call. I'm gonna check with the deuces there and just let it go. Alright, we're short stack here, so I guess I'm just all in. Could be some aces sometimes. Hopefully it's just queens. Or ace king. Ace king is fine. Let's do it twice. It's fine by me. One for me. One for you. Alright. Seems fair. Call this here. All right, let's try. Okay, he's calling. Here we got it on the turn. Maybe we're good now, so I'm gonna bet. Here now I'm gonna check, and that seems like the nuts to me now, unless he's got ace queen or ace 8 or ace 7, but ace 7 is less likely here. So now we might gonna go all in. Here am I gonna bet again? He could just have one club. He's over betting here, so I guess I am gonna go in right now. Short stack, I'm not gonna play that. Oh, he folded. Over betted and he folded. You like tournaments, but you're way more profitable in cash game. Yeah, I heard that the games are soft there on the club poker. It must be like close to what OK Poker in my region is basically. The cash game on that platform is really nice as well, but like there's not enough players so for me to play there. No, I think it's fine enough. I'm just gonna call there. Strong enough to call. here. I'm gonna bet. That's a decent flop. Gonna check now. Sixes. You're gonna bet big now on the turn. We don't want to give another free card. Okay, let's call with threes. Gonna check that. All right, let's call nines. Okay, we're gonna fold those. All right, nines. That's a decent flop. I'm gonna start by checking here, raising, of course. I think I'm gonna put it to 12 because now there's another guy. Check there. Definitively okay. I was gonna call, but now I'm just gonna check, and hopefully we're good. It could be a queen, of course. He did check twice, but just in case he just have ace high. Oh my god, what the heck? Freaking quads. Wow, he's lucky. I think I had a quad today too, so yeah, maybe even two actually. I had a few. Maybe just one, but the other one were full houses, but close enough. I watch a lot of tournament poker, but don't have hours to grind them all day. Yeah. That's for sure. At tournaments, they take a lot of time. Cash game a lot more easy to grind because you can stop when you want, so obviously that helps. Aces, but almost a full stack this time. Can somebody raise me, please? Thank you. Really nice of you. Now the question is, do we call or do we raise? Obviously, if we raise, it might not gonna stick it in. But yeah, let's try. I will also raise some ace king in that spot, so that's fine. Okay, here now I'm not folding if somebody jams on me. Alright, sir, good luck. Oh, aces. Alright, here we're gonna bet again. Please put a 10 out there. Or another king. King or 10 would be fair enough. Nope. Alright. Got queens in the tournament though. Alright. Back to 40 big blind. Ooh. Alright. Can we... Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna lose versus one most likely, but at least we might gonna knock somebody out. Okay, so I'm not sure which one had more than the other, but hopefully we're gonna win some. Yeah, at least.